So, hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general relationship reading for all the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of May 2026 for Scorpio singles. Okay, keep in mind this is general, this might or might not resonate. Even if it is resonating 100% with you, doesn't mean it's your personal reading. Just take the messages as the guidance only and use them wisely. Okay, whatever decisions or choices you guys are going to make based on my readings is your responsibility, not mine or my channels. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Scorpio, the overall energy for Scorpio people regarding their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. The overall energy for Scorpio people regarding their love and relationship area. We have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a Five of Wands. Okay. So you guys are very open right now to the idea of believing in love again, believing in soulmate kind of connections again. You are full of self-love, self-care, self-healing. You're full of compassion. You're full of forgiveness. And now you guys are feeling like finally the time has come for you guys to connect with the right kind of energy, because now you are feeling more than ready to open up. I got the same energy for Libra too. They are quite open, quite happy, quite excited, and quite sure about what they really want in their love and relationship area. In your case, more than sure, you are very happily connected to your heart, and you are very open to the idea of connecting with your soulmate that's just nearby. You are feeling like your soulmate is nearby only. All you have to do is keep your energies open, keep your heart open to the idea of connecting with the right soul, and you are good to go, right? Bottom of the deck is a Five of Wands. Still, from deep inside, there are lots of ifs and buts and conflicts and chaos, or there are lots of questions that are still unanswered or unresolved or unexplained. But you guys are trying to override this conflict and chaos that's happening from inside and connect with the right kind of person, right kind of energy when uh, the timing is going to be right. Like right now, you're open, very open to the idea of connecting with the right person. It's about you matching your vibes with someone, and you're good to go. Okay, you're ready to go, ready to move forward, happy, happy, healed, open, loving, caring, nurturing, every kind of ing. Very beautiful energy, very beautiful energy. I think you are the first sign who is showing me this much love, compassion, and healing in one spread. Awesome. So happy and proud of you, Scorpio. You did it. Let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond, Scorpio. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Okay, so I do see somebody is kind of waiting for you. Somebody is watching you from a distance. They are waiting for some kind of green signal from your side, maybe. Or this is someone who is coming out of a fresh heartbreak, breakup, or separation. The roles can be reversed actually. It can be you coming out of a fresh breakup or coming out of a heartbreak, but you are healed now, and you are waiting and watching and hoping for this energy of connecting with somebody with whom you can see a stable kind of relationship with. So I do see a new energy around you, but there is a period of waiting and watching and hoping for things to come together in a mature, grounded, and stable way. So take it how it resonates with you. With a new person, new energy, either they are coming out of a fresh breakup and they are waiting for themselves to be completely healed so that they can create a really beautiful kind of a dynamics between you and them, and down the line get settled with you, settled in the sense like get married to you, get a commitment kind of energy with you, and or they are waiting for you to be completely over a situation that you might be still dealing with energetically, so that you guys can start a brand new chapter with each other. Now, for most of you, this person is already around you, but for some of you, this person is going to enter in your life very soon. Right. I'm getting the time frame here, maximum 7 weeks. If you don't have anybody new in your energies, 7 weeks is the time, 7 days to 7 weeks, that this person is going to enter in your space. The sign is either they are coming out of a heartbreak, or they are going to tell you that they have to wait and watch, and they have to take things really very very slow, so that they can understand whether you are the right fit for them or not. Okay, but there is something related to a heartbreak or separation or breakup. That is kind of your signal that that can be your person. Cool. Let's see the message, message from the romance angels for this new person, newborn, new connection. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This can be the one person for you, and you guys can seriously get attached, like get engaged and get married in the coming future. So look out for somebody who is not right now that much ready to be in a full-fledged relationship, but they are interested and invested. Hmm? And down the line, they're looking for something committed, something long term, something stable. So look out for that kind of energy. Okay, let's see what are your energies for a past person, past situation that you might be still stuck on in some way. We have the Three of Wands and the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. What's going on? Somebody like a past person, past situation is still not properly resolved. Like maybe never got the full on closure that you wanted, or you never gave the full on closure to somebody, but it's hurting you also, it's bothering you also from deep down. So it's like both of you are out of this situation, both of you are moving on, but still there is some kind of restlessness, some kind of unresolved issues or unsaid things or unexplained kind of energies between you guys, that is making it difficult for you guys to move forward and leave this situation behind permanently. So there is still some kind of residual energies that you guys have to properly release and properly heal, so that you guys will be able to move forward and move on properly. So there is still some kind of residual pain left in the situation. I don't see two people coming together. I do see two people trying to move forward in their individual lives, but still some kind of lingering energies or restlessness or some kind of unfinished business is there, that is making the situation a little bit painful and hurtful right now also. Whether it happened 3 months ago or 3 years ago, doesn't matter. Like just a rough time frame, just a rough time frame. Let's see for this past person, past situation, what is the message from the romance angels. Let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you might be trying to fix something, or you might be trying to get some kind of closure, and the other person might not be interested. The vice versa can also be possible. So let go of the control issues and let this situation settle down naturally and organically, and whatever is supposed to happen will happen eventually. You don't have to force something to happen, you don't have to force the other person to give you the closure, or sometimes letting go of the control issues and just moving forward is your own closure. So if you're looking for a closure, otherwise just let it go. This is not happening right now, at least. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this situation, Scorpio. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Justice, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. You guys have to do the right thing. You guys have to choose to do the right thing in a particular direction. Just being revengeful, being hateful, being in this energy of I don't care if they die or they exist on this planet Earth is actually hurting you only. Choose to do the right thing here. Choose to do the right thing that you don't think is the right thing for you. That's actually the right thing to do, right? Sit with yourself, understand everything that you have gone through in this department of your life and what you have learned. Similarly, like you have a journey, the other person also have a journey. They might not be the best version of themselves yet. They might not be prepared for that kind of energies. So instead of playing the blame game or being in the victim mode or being in this cold and detached kind of energy, I don't give a fuck about them. try to understand their journey also, where they are uh, coming from, and choose to do the right thing here. Do justice with yourself, do justice with your own energies. And whenever we tarot readers or healer or anybody says forgiveness is important, it's not because the other person has changed or it's going to change somebody's energies for you. It's going to like change your energies for yourself. Forgiveness is always about yourself. It's never about the other person, it's always about you. Okay. And Four of Cups, instead of continuously living in this disappointment, like why the hell am I not able to feel happy, why the hell I'm not able to move forward, because you are living in some kind of hateful energies, revengeful energies, I don't give a fuck kind of energies, attitude kind of energy. You have to transmute these kind of negative energies into a positive ones, like okay, whatever happened, I can't change the past until unless they did something horribly wrong, like they killed somebody, or they did something horribly wrong that you cannot forgive. That also down the line you have to forgive in order to be at peace with yourself. But apart from that, make peace with whatever happened, make peace with whatever you did or whatever they did, instead of living in constant um, you know hateful energies or revengeful energies. That's actually killing your vibes only, killing your energies only. It's not anything, there's nothing good coming out of that. Hmm? Let's see the final message for you guys, Scorpio, for this month, for this situation. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. I don't think so this message is applicable, but in order to attract your true love, this the romance of the lifetime that you want in your life, you guys have to sit with yourself and talk to yourself, and work on this not so positive attitude of yours regarding a particular person or situation that is actually blocking your path. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.